J'invite sur la thématique de l'Europe sociale Madame Anne Karjalainen, présidente de la Commission pour la politique sociale, l'éducation, l'emploi, la recherche et la culture du Comité européen des régions, à nous présenter la position de la Commission qu'elle préside sur la politique sociale menée par l'Union, notamment d'un point de vue régional. Madame la Présidente, vous avez la parole.
Thank you, Chair. Ladies and gentlemen, it is a great honor to participate in your conference. I'm particularly grateful for the invitation to speak about the Carles resolution on social Europe and strengthening the social dimension of the European Union is one of the main ambitions of the Committee of Regions Committee on Social Policy, Education, Employment, Research and Culture, which I chair. This is no doubt that we are facing a trying period for the social dimension of the EU. The recent COVID-19 pandemic and the war in Ukraine are putting unprecedented pressure to an already fragile social fabric and a social protection framework throughout the EU. As a result, inflation is currently on the rise, reducing the purchasing power of EU citizens and increasing destitution and social exclusion. The number of people at work has taken a hit due to the pandemic, with women and young people being affected the most. Healthcare and long-term care systems have to tend for an increased number of people without a substantial increase in funding or personnel. EU energy autonomy is at risk, leading to an increasing number of people facing conditions of energy poverty. The Committee of Regions is committed to the implementation of the European Pillar of Social Rights. We participated in the Porto Social Summit in May 2021 and fully endorsed the action plan for implementing the social pillar. We strongly believe that no effort should be spared to achieve the 2030 headline targets, namely at least 78% of the population aged 20 to 64 should be in employment by 2030. At least 60% of all adults should be participating in training every year by 2030. And reduction of at least 50 million in the number of people at risk of poverty or social exclusion. However, achieving these goals is only a fraction of our ambitions. The social dimension of the EU requires a mix of policy implementation, decisive action, and most of all, willingness for change. The Committee of Regions has been truly committed in the efforts to improve the lives of all European citizens through our opinions and resolutions. We strive to bring forward a bolder approach on dealing with societal challenges, and it is my firm belief that when it comes to social policies, the Committee of Regions is more outspoken than most European institutions. The Committee of Regions has expressed its positions clearly in its relevant opinions. In our opinions on transparent and predictable working conditions in the EU and on the European Labour Authority, We called for a clear and proper employment conditions for all workers and stronger monitoring of the implementation. And in our opinion on the EU strategic framework on health and safety at work 21 to 27, we supported the zero vision concerning work-related death and accidents. Stressed that mental health issues need to also be dealt with effectively and called for more efficient inspection and monitoring. We underlined the need for workers in digital platforms to enjoy proper employment classification, adequate social protection and right to collective bargaining, and rights to reduce the potential harmful consequences of algorithmic management by adopting 2 opinions on the topic. We pledged our commitment to the European social pillar by adopting the opinions on a strong social Europe for just transitions and on the implementation of the European pillar of social rights from a local and regional perspective. We support on EU where equal opportunities exist for everyone. We adopted opinions on the Gender Equality Strategy, the EU Roma Strategic Framework for Equality, Inclusion and Participation, the strategy on the rights of the people with disabilities, on the EU Anti-Racism Action Plan, on the LGBTIQ Equality Strategy. And finally, 2 days ago, we adopted the opinion on EU strategy on combating anti-Semitism and for fostering Jewish life in our plenary. We expressed our concerns about the democratic challenges and brain drain and proposed solutions to reduce their negative effects. We stressed the need to support the weaker among us by adopting opinions on adequate minimum wages, on the social economy and eradicating homelessness, advocating adequate support and financing in order to reduce poverty and assist our fellow citizens in need. We advocated for creating opportunities and providing adequate support to the children and young people in the European Union. In the second semester of 2022, we plan to deal with issues related to the healthcare and especially long-term care services. The possibility of introducing a minimum income schema in the EU and strengthening social dialogue. And we hope that Karle will be collaborating with us in dealing with all these issues. It is worth noting that on 29th June 2022, during our plenary, we adopted the resolution of the European Committee of the Regions proposals regarding the European Commission work programme for 2023, where we urge the need for social and affordable housing and establish a European housing agenda for youth involvement in the democratic process and for a regulatory framework to end unpaid traineeships. Finally, we reiterated the Karle view that the specific democratic characteristics, needs and the challenges faced by peripheral and insular regions, including the archipelagos and outermost regions, require dedicated and targeted support from the EU. Ladies and gentlemen, Let me conclude by saying that ensuring a fair, just and equal society is no easy task. It requires a wholeheartedly and dedicated effort from all of us to achieve it. I am eagerly anticipating Carle's resolution on social Europe, as it will no doubt be an additional step in our combined efforts. And I'm sharing with you my wish for a closer cooperation between our two institutions in order to achieve a better world for all European citizens. Thank you very much.
Merci beaucoup, Madame la Présidente. Je me tourne vers l'Assemblée pour voir s'il y a des demandes d'intervention. Je ne vois pas de demande d'intervention. Si, notre collègue Sonderegger, je vous donne la parole.
Lieber Präsident, liebe Kolleginnen und Kollegen, wir haben jetzt eine interessante und spannende Vorstellung zur sozialen Frage innerhalb der EU gehört, und mir ist es schon ein Anliegen, dass ich hier die Position Österreichs und auch so mancher deutschen Bundesländer in diesen Fragen, die hier jetzt geschildert wurden, die durchaus etwas different ist, vorbringe und einbringe. Wir verwehren uns ja überhaupt nicht, dass wir auf der europäischen Ebene und insbesondere im Rahmen der Gremien auch des Ausschusses der Regionen über soziale Fragen austauschen und uns entsprechend auch verständigen, wie Europa insgesamt in der sozialen Frage vorwärts und vorangebracht werden kann, um hier einen entsprechenden Ausgleich auch zwischen den Staaten und den einzelnen Regionen zu ermöglichen. Aber immer mit der Einschränkung des Ganzen im Rahmen der bestehenden Verträge. Und hier wissen wir halt alle, dass gerade in den Sozialfragen, obwohl sie uns in den Regionen meistens zugeteilt sind und wir hier primär verantwortlich sind, auch für entsprechende Lösungen zu sorgen, die Europäische Union per se nicht den großen Zuständigkeitsrahmen hat. Und weil heute hier schon ein paar Mal das Thema Subsidiarität eben auch erwähnt wurde, sind wir gerade in Österreich im Rahmen unserer Subsidiaritätsprüfungen, wenn es um die Behandlung sozialer Fragen und die quasi Verlagerungsgefahr von Kompetenzen von der lokalen, regionalen, allenfalls nationalen Ebene in Richtung der europäischen Ebene geht, immer wieder sehr kritisch, weil das im Hintergrund natürlich immer dann in Richtung auch von Vertragsänderungen geht. Und hier drängen wir sehr, dass die Zuständigkeiten und die bestehenden Vertragsbedingungen eingehalten werden und die Subsidiarität nicht in unserem gemeinsamen Verständnis, nämlich genau, aber umgekehrt herangezogen wird, hier quasi gewisse Zuständigkeitsbereiche auf die europäische Ebene zu verschieben, die nicht in unserem Sinne in letzter Konsequenz ist. Weil wenn wir als Übersetzer von europäischen Anliegen auch auf der regionalparlamentarischen Ebene tätig sein wollen, dann müssen wir diese Diskussionen, die wir hier auf der europäischen Ebene führen, dann an unsere Bevölkerung übersetzen, und wir müssen sehr, sehr darauf achten, dass unsere Kompetenzen das dann auch so regeln zu können, dass die Bevölkerung das versteht und dass das auch lokal und regional angepasst passieren kann, dass diese Kompetenzen bei uns bleiben. Deshalb sind wir immer wieder, gerade aus deutscher und österreichischer Seite, in dieser Diskussion etwas kritisch. Bitte hier um Verständnis.
Y a-t-il d'autres demandes d'intervention? Je n'en vois pas. Je vous rends la parole, Madame Karjalainen, pour avoir, le cas échéant, votre réaction.
Thank you, Chair. There was some technical problems, but it is true that that the municipalities, cities, and regions are responsible for the social issues, and for the citizens of the European Union, the most important thing are often those social issues like to have a job, to have a good education, have a affordable housing, and nowadays, of course, the energy costs are a very important issue as well for the normal people, and of course these to have access to good healthcare services. So I hope that in the future these social issues we put it to the place so that they are important, and they are one of the main issues in the Europe, but also in this local and regional level. Thank you very much, and have a nice conference.
Merci beaucoup.